Okay, everybody, I thought I'd make another video. I keep watching the news cycles, and President Trump is getting Israel and the United Arab Emirates together, Arabs, and these are mostly called moderate Muslims. This is, besides Jordan, this is the first country to make this major move. Now what they're saying is there are other countries on board. And you have two different parts of Islam, Muslims. You have the fundamentalists that believe the teachings of the Quran and act accordingly. Now the moderates are more liberal. They're like liberal Christians, or liberal fake Christians. And in their system, the fundamentalists are violent against them. Islam has been warring for thousands of years. Now, if the moderate Christian or moderate Muslim countries all get together and make a pact with Israel, start signing peace treaties, having ambassadors, having consulates, that's a red line as far as the fundamentalist Muslims are concerned. And there's already rumors of armies being formed, missile systems being activated. Something big is in the pipes. These moderate Muslims have crossed a red line in the sand for the fundamentalist Muslims. The fundamentalist Muslims want Israel gone. They don't even have it on their maps. And if the moderate Muslims give them legitimacy as a country with leadership, ambassadors, embassies, then the fundamentalist Islam knows that they've lost the battle. They do not recognize Israel at all. They've made their own version of maps with Israel not on the map. So they have to do something. And like I said, there's already rumors in the wind of missile systems, troops being activated and all that, because the fundamentalists have to get rid of Israel to stop this process. They know that they cannot attack all the vast majority of the other Arab nations to stop it. So why not attack one country, Israel, to stop it? This is going to be the Psalm 83 war. There are those out there that say this war has happened already in like 1976. I do not believe this. If that was the Psalm 83 war, Israel wouldn't have first-tier nations on their borders surrounding them with hundreds of thousands of missiles, rockets, and bombs pointed at them. When this Psalm 83 war kicks off, Israel is going to enlarge its landhold. It's going to take over all the lands of these countries that attack it. And the fundamentalist Islams right now are going to do this. They have no other choice. Sooner or later, it's like they're being pushed to the side. They can't be pushed to the side and get Israel gone. If they're that small of a minority, by being pushed aside, they know that their cause is hopeless. The world will not recognize them as legitimate power bases in Israel, owning Israel. The Muslim world is fake. They believe a false religious system, and it's based upon, so the scholars say, Abraham. The three fundamental faiths that came out of Abraham: Christianity, Orthodox Judaism, and Islam. Islam did not come out of Abraham. Just because one of his sons starts some foreign religious blah blah religion does not make them a part of the Israeli religious system of Orthodox Judaism. Fundamentalist Islam is going to take tremendous hits in the wars that they wage from now on. Psalm 83, they're utterly wiped out. Ezekiel 38 and 39, again, a huge amount of Russia is Islam. So when Russia comes down in Ezekiel 38 and 39 war, they take another huge hit. With fundamentalist Islam out of the way, the Antichrist can arise. The Antichrist is going to say, I am God, all religions are valid, and fundamentalist Islam cannot accept that. Their Mahdi will turn into a traitor to them accordingly. Christianity can't accept all these other religions either. It's going to be removed by the rapture, which is almost here. If you can see the Psalm 83 war, and like 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3 says, when they're talking about peace and safety, peace and security, you know it's at hand. That sudden destruction is going to come upon them. Luke 21:28, when you see the beginnings of these things, look up, your physical redemption is going to be had. We already have spiritual redemption by being believers. It's close. I'm watching them, people brag about President Trump and how this is the biggest victory in 25 years, and I'm warning, I'm yelling from the rooftop, this is the beginning of the Antichrist system. He's lining up the countries. First bunch is going to be wiped out through the Psalm 83 war. That will bring the chaos needed for an Antichrist to come into the picture and have the answers to calm this all down. I yell from the rooftops. Very few people listen. I am excoriated by these. Some of them are real Christians, but just don't pay attention to the Bible. Mostly they're not real Christians, but they claim to be. And they're attacking me about how President Trump is like the second coming. That he has arranged all this peace in the world, and that's just what Christianity is supposed to do. No, Christianity is supposed to preach the gospel to all the nations, make disciples of all men. That is their job. It's not taking part in politics. Our time is almost done. The church time is almost done. Nobody listens to us anymore. Too many heathen gods are coming in pretending to be Jesus now. So, I guess we're going to kick it off real quick. I'm excited. I'm ready to go home. This old body is failing me. I'm dang near crippled. But that's neither here nor there. Just get ready to go home. Spread the gospel while you can. All right, bye.